Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 Glossop Line video. We're on the PlayStation 5, which means we have all of the services and layers and all the goodies. Because, well, we've played on PlayStation 5 for a long time, so we do have all of the DLCs. But yeah, this is the Class 37 layer. I'd imagine it needs Tees Valley and Northern Transpennine, as you do have the Mark II's behind us. It's a short-ish service. Yeah, we're going Guide Bridge and then Hyde North, so that'd be quite fun to go up to Hyde North. Whereabouts are we at the moment then? Oh, we're here. Oh, hello. Oh, this is a bit of a line you basically would never go on. Oh, okay, this is... So we're sort of in between Ardwick and Ashbury. This is quite cool. So yeah, there's what you would usually run over there, and we're here. Okay, that's quite cool. I mean, probably the only tip. Where's this one come from? Oh, there's floating track. Oh, from York. Okay. I'm not too sure. I don't know if you hear my phone buzzing. No, that's my phone. Don't worry. I mean, oh, okay. I don't know why the render. Why is the render distance so low there? Ooh, that looks funny. Ooh. Bridge disappears. Let's get in. So we've got the newer LED signals there. So I think some of them are the old bulb ones along here. Let's do that. Yeah, that goes to that. Route indicators. Let's get those bad boys on. Yeah, they're already on. Instrument lights, we'll get them on as well. Headlight. That's already on. Is that already on? It's quite dim. I know route indicators are quite dim anyway, but... Okay, well, alright. Set to forward. And then let's get going. I'm going to keep the HUD on for this run. And hopefully we'll be able to get going. Been a little while since I've driven the 37. I think the last time was possibly the Euro Phoenix 37. With the New Journeys expansion 2. Can't remember what the expansion was. The expansion pack 2. Yeah, that came with the Euro Phoenix 37. That's probably the last time I drove this. So no, was it? Possibly. I feel like I might have done it. The Trower. We've done the 40. That's similar. But now we've done the 37. There we go, we are off. So we're going up to Guide Bridge and to Hyde North in about 20 minutes time. Alright, I'm going to do that. It's a little rail tour service with the Mark II's behind us. Quite a long train as well. Let's get a little screenshot there, we go, that'll do. So we're quite slow, I mean 20 minutes to travel 5 miles. So I feel like we might be following something. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, 7 minutes to go, 3.5. Maybe it's just slow. That's actually not the fastest of routes, is it? Trying to keep the throttle on. So when you take it off, it then takes quite a while to sort of warm itself back up. So this is Ashburys. What line are we going to go on? We're going over here now. Nice. Joe, I think it is a Joe B timetable. He does sneak in quite a lot, doesn't he? Just one of those examples. One Zulu 4-1. Well, a bit weird because the other sort of rail tour 37 services, unless there's an issue, they're all about midnight. Yeah, one's like 32 past midnight, something mad like that. Now that's a complete coincidence. What? That is a real coincidence. Someone has just subscribed called Tractor Free Thrasher, and we are in a tractor about to thrash. That's really bizarre. I mean, that is good timing. Very good timing, that is. You should be proud of yourself, Tractor Free Thrasher. Right. Let's actually do some thrashing. Here we go. Wow, that's good. exactly like that. We're off. I think is this Bellevue Junction up here? I think it takes you off to Bellevue. As I was looking at the sort of other services we run along here, I think it was like about 30-minute service, which sort of comes off here to the right. I suppose almost like well, not another Glossop line, but another sort of metro line, I suppose. And yeah, so it goes about another sort of half an hour off that way to, was it Millbank or somewhere like that? Yeah, that goes off that way. There we go. On our way. So you've got the what are these ones? I always forget what these ones are called. The HKA, that's the one. What are the J ones? No, the JK. Are they JKA? Ones are on East Coast. Well, there's those ones there. The JGA. I've already forgot. Oh, there's them there. Just under 3 miles to Guide Bridge. Not going to fit in the platform. I hope this thing has some sort of form of SDO. It doesn't, of course it doesn't. Just common sense. Don't get off the train when there's no platform. I mean, nowadays, if you had this stopping at a short platform, some people would just start walking off onto the side of the track. 2.5 miles. Get a nice little flyby shot going through Gorton. But let's do that now. Let's get ahead, and we'll watch it coming through. Here we go. Are we ready for a bit of track to Thrashing? On an old train. There's also a steam rail tour on this route as well. Although I'm not too happy. The steam rail tour uses the spirit of I believe it uses the Spirit of Steam Jubilee. I'm not sure if you own Peak Forest, whether that counts as well. But it's just Spirit of Steam Jubilee, not the Rivet Games more modern Jubilee, which I think would have fit in a bit nicer. Yeah, so obviously the Rivet one is a bit more up to date, being the one with the AWS speedo. We got Fairford station and just over 1.5 miles to Guide Bridge now. So I feel probably going to be there. No, we'll probably get there on time. Yeah, we'll be on time. But it says we then get to Hyde North 10 minutes after that, so I've got a feeling we'd probably wait at a red light before coming across the junction into Hyde North. Probably just a service down from Hadfield, which we have to wait for. Hello people, Fairford, a little bit closer to the edge there. Yeah, it's nice. I like the way sort of now we are, especially for UK routes. You know, we've got quite a large amount of trains now. So we are seeing sort of more of these, extra layers, which then obviously add additional services. I mean, it wasn't really that long ago. I mean, BML, I suppose, was sort of the first example. Well, we've started actually getting layers on UK routes. As before, well, it was almost 2 years ago now. Doesn't feel that long ago though. The UK routes didn't really have any layers because there wasn't really much to choose from. But now we've got a massive pool of locomotives and routes now from the UK. So it's nice to actually finally have extra services, extra layers. It's great. Because before it was basically just all German stuff on every single route, layers, services. But the UK's arrived in layer land. Now we're coming up to the Guide Bridge. Let's start whacking the brakes on. Hope they're in the right setting, which they are, which is good. yeah, welcome to Guide Bridge. 600 yards. Oh, you've got another little line joining up there as well. If anybody knows what that line is, feel free to let me know. Looks like it joins up with that one, so whatever that one is there. It's like a little sneaky junction. Don't want to come in too quick as we are a locomotive and brakes are not as good. I'm saying that they actually are doing pretty well at the moment. I'm impressed. Sort of oozing the loco brake just to bring us to a nice gentle stop. To be honest, I'm actually quite impressed with this so far. This has been quite a smooth entry into the platform. And bang on time as well. Sign me up as a Class 37 driver. Very professional. I'm probably using the loco brake probably is not the most professional at that sort of speed. Or would they? Here we are. This is a Guide Bridge. I don't like Guide Bridge. I think the first time I saw this I called it Guild Bridge. So I was thinking Guide Bridge. Just, Yeah, I think the first time I saw it I called it Guild Bridge. But then was quite quickly prompted that it's actually Guide Bridge, not Guild Bridge. Might as well get out here, get some collectibles. So we've got a little bit of time here. Let's put that into that. We'll set that to that's already on 100. Let's go for a little wander. So we're on the PS5 edition, so I haven't really got any of the collectibles. See what we can find. There's a poster, it's part of local, shop locally. What else we got? What other collectibles have we got hidden? Oh, we got that one already. Can we go? Oh, we can't go through there. Got a map. Don't like the way it's not. I don't like this. I'm saying it. I don't like it. Doesn't have the sort of a bit like what they've done on West Midlands, Midland Main Line. You've got like a real route map, or sort of a real insert of a real route map with sort of this, the Glossop Line would then be sort of highlighted. But doesn't seem to be the case on this. We've got the very sort of generic default old school TSW map collectible. Don't like it. I'm putting it out there. Don't like it. So it would be cool to see the real map, or maybe it's a licensing thing. Let's believe it or not, yeah, maps are sometimes copyrighted. Well, not sometimes. They always are. Let's bring that down. There we go. So I think the GTR maps, or the maps you see in the Class 700, they're licensed by, I think, FW Connect, I got told. As in the screenshots of the 700. I don't know when this video will be going out, but in the screenshots we've seen of the 700, you can't see the route maps. And I sort of asked, I was like, wonder why that is. And I think, yeah, they're licensed by another company apart from GTR. So maybe it was something to do with that. So they could have maybe been a bit more creative and sort of not copied the real thing, but based it off the real thing. A fair evader's dream. massive gap there. You can run through over the gate there and out they get. Little waiting area here. That's quite pleasant. There's even a collectible in here as well. So rubbish about. They're not making a nice impression of Manchester, are they? Our Guide Bridge. You got sort of rubbish all over the car park. Sort of a dodgy van. I mean, that is dodgy. I mean, look at the way they've parked there. Unless maybe they're delivering something to the station. Yeah, not the best representation of Manchester. I mean, I've not been to Manchester, but seeing all the rubbish everywhere, sort of van parts across the lines, not making it seem like a nice place. Let's get the doors shut. And it's Hyde North. We're doing 6 minutes apparently to go just over a mile. See, oh, not that way. That's hang on, that's not the way to go. That's the way to go. No, that's better. As we make our way to Hyde North. It's been quite nice. It's been sort of 15 minutes so far. I don't think it will take 24, but we'll see. As we make our way along. Cool. We are off. So that goes off somewhere weird and wacky as well, weird and wonderful. Don't know where that goes off to, but that goes off that way. If anybody knows, comment below. Where does that go? Does that connect up to? Oh, actually, hang on, it might actually. Does that connect up to? Does that go up to Staley Bridge? This bit here. Yeah, does that the bit that goes up to Staley? I know somewhere along here it connects up with Northern Transpennine. Well, not connects up, but would connect up with Northern Transpennine. Yeah, is that where that route goes? Does that then go into the Pennines and Staley Bridge and all that sort of area? Comment below. Lovely. 0 miles an hour. I mean, you can really get anywhere again at that sort of speed across those points. What is the lowest speed limit on the UK rail network? I feel like it's 3 miles an hour. It sounds silly. I mean, I suppose, yeah, probably 3 miles an hour. I think quite a lot of sort of freight yards, they've got the slow speed, haven't they? Which is sort of 3 miles an hour. Is it 3 miles an hour? Maybe sort of on a sort of a main line, maybe 5 miles an hour. I don't know actually. It's either between 5 or 3. I think probably more 5. But I feel like in yards you might have sort of the odd 3 miles an hour limit. I think it is possible. I think it's possible. If it's not, I'll go for 5. In fact, I think I'll just go for 5. 5 is pretty slow. And we got up to Hyde North. That was another nice little run. That was on the Glossop. Some graffiti there. What's it say? I don't know. Slime. I don't know what that says. That's got a lot of graffiti though, isn't it? It's like, what does that actually say? I don't get graffiti. I don't know how graffiti artists go, even though they shouldn't be doing graffiti. But how do they do it? Like, I was driving along the M25 not that long ago, and you see graffiti up on one of the sort of massive signs above the motorway. It was like, how on earth do you get up there? Oh, and also, yeah, on the side of one of the Brighton mainline bridges on the M24. I was like, how on earth do you get up there to do the graffiti? It's like, did they have a massive ladder or something on the M25? It's madness. And this is Hyde North. And we're stopping here as well. There's 2 free coaches we can fit in, and the locomotive. Around we go. There we go. Do a bit of that. And we've got a red light as well. Then we'll pop it to a stop. Oh yeah, the ticket machine. I was looking at it thinking it was a vending machine, but no, the ticket machines aren't they? They're sort of the snazzy northern ones. Well, we're not stopping in the platform. Where does it want us to stop? Okay, just past the platform, I think. Oh, on that bit there. Okay, we can most certainly do that. That's Hyde North. That was another service here on the Glossop Line. That was good fun as well. So get the doors unlocked. There you go, the very short platform. Well, I'm sure it can fit a 3 or 4 coach, but yeah, there we go. That's that. 21 minutes, not too bad. Well, that is going to be it everyone for another Train Sim World 3 video. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. That was another Glossop Line one, so big thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hope to see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.